an obligatory let's go gambling.
Never mind. How much long is the like short break between the one banner ending and the next one starting?
Oh god, I have no idea.
I can't answer that question.
I don't think it's that long at all.
Oh,
Sorry,
well,
Dave.
Guess
Don't
I'll
answer.
just keep it ready. Actually, how many pulls do I have? I've just spent all of this on. With that, I will have how many pulls? Let me check. Oh, that's shop. I need to go to shop. I guess I can go to shop. Need to pick up a daily purchase. My daily supply box. Ah. No, next tent. Storeroom. And now I have 89 targeted access permissions. So yeah. About 90 pulls to get Klukai. And I will get
Gonna go
Klukai.
for her signature weapon.
Yeah, I'm also pulling for the signature weapon, of course. I need my girl to be the best she can be.
What's her team comp look like?
No idea about the meta. I'll probably just like put her in randomly in the team I'm currently using. Question is just who I get rid of in order to field Klukai. Like my current team comp is yeah. My current team comp is Macchiato, Tololo, Sabrina, Dushevnaya, and Suomi. I might get rid of Dushevnaya in order to field Klukai. Like, Dushevnaya is fun because she literally just passively increases all freeze damage by 10%. Which, you know, is good to have for Suomi and Macchiato.
Yeah, I think Dushevnaya is like meta for them, no?
No, she is apparently not meta.
Oh. That's crazy.
She is generally regarded as not that good, actually. People say that she only becomes usable if you get the... if you get S1. Which, you know, I don't.
Couldn't be me. I don't care about the meta. I'm running a complete LARP build.
Yeah, I also don't care about the meta. If I cared about the meta, I'd use Sharkry and fucking Kongju or whatever his name was. I keep fucking up the name.
I don't think you'd be caught dead using Sharkry.
Yeah, I wouldn't be caught dead using Sharkry. Like the issue is like Kyungju and Sharkry literally just shred shit because Sharkry literally just attacks and follow-up attacks her own attack, and then Kyungju follow-up attacks that attack.
Yeah, I think a lot of the meta right now is just who has the better action economy.
Every game is all about action economy.
Especially in turn-based games, like if you've got a better action economy, you're probably gonna win.
Yeah, brother, brother, I have a lot to do with D&D. I know that. Like
doesn't matter if your attack does more damage. I can attack 5 separate times.
Yeah, exactly, and especially and every single attack can be a crit. Anyways, as we approach the local movie theater, I noticed an unusual number of young children on the street. They're all wearing plastic bull masks and carrying something that resembles a hunk of meat. The other people nearby don't seem particularly perturbed by the odd spectacle. This is some new trend. I just don't understand fashion.
今日やってるのは恋愛映画はアムステルダムの草原、アクションは男たちの弾丸、あとは
What's wrong?
ユージはどんな映画が見たい？ユージの好きなやつにする。
You're going to hope that he will pick the romance movie. He will not pick the romance movie. He will pick the action movie and then proceed to point out every fucking like unrealistic thing in the movie.
Yeah, it's a bit like my friends with the movie adaptation of Michael Morpurgo's Warhorse.
No, he didn't put the safety on. He's not a real guy.
Like,
He
oh,
doesn't really
hey, these guns are supposed to have this many bullets, yet he only fired this many shots, and then just fucking reloaded, threw the magazine aside, and just started blasting again, even though he was literally going full auto. Like, he just could have just finished the magazine.
He fired 20 rounds, but I know for a fact that gun only has a 17-round magazine.
For any buffs out there who want a comparatively genuine military experience, go and watch Act of Valor. They use actual seals in it.
I think Band of Brothers is also a pretty good movie. Not a movie,
Sure.
a good show.
Miniseries, yes. Although,
Yes.
given that it's based entirely on Stephen Ambrose's books, there are some historical accuracies.
Accuracies
but
or
Ambrose
inaccuracies?
I was
Things-
very much so impressed by it.
Yeah, it's a good series. It's one of the yardsticks of a good military series, but there are oddities for the benefit of entertainment and just plain oops.
Okay,
got that wrong.
so you did mean inaccuracies, because you said
Inaccuracies.
accuracies.
I could have sworn I said inaccuracies, but oh well.
You said
Here we are.
accuracies. Like, I was so confused. Like, why the fuck is he,
that
like,
must be
pointing out
done.
historical accuracies? Like, that's a
mean,
bad thing.
If
Like,
they made
oh,
it
no.
really accurate, I would have watched it again.
Oh no, they pointed
it
out the
perfect.
secret. They pointed out the secret behind JFK's assassination.
It's too good. It must be purged. There must be no pig on the Garand.
It has gone the way of World of Tanks and released confidential military documents.
It it has been 0 days since somebody leaked something to War Thunder.
War Thunder, that's the name.
The Russian
Actually,
tanks always-
let's check. How long has it been?
At least a couple of months so far. At least.
Five
It all
military
started when
documents
somebody
leaked
decided-
on War Thunder. Days since classified.
They've actually got a count on how, have they?
Yeah, but they don't do it right.
Hold on.
They-
When was this
they keep
posted? I need to
counting
check when
publicly.
this was posted that I'm looking at. Oh, that's
Yeah.
3 months ago. Come on, actually give me a counter.
If somebody hasn't developed a counter at the end of this video, we are all very disappointed. in
Well, I
you.
mean, there is a full-on Twitter account called Days Without Confidential Leaks in War Thunder. It is currently, as of 1 hour ago, 79 days.
Yeah, but I wonder if that's accurate. Because I know a lot of them.
70,
A lot of them.
79 days.
Dude.
Those were some fun bugs. Imagine if shooting a missile crashed the systems of your plane IRL. And he posted this on 69 days since confidential documents.
Nice. A funny tiger, and what appears to be a T-29, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm out of practice with my Second World War prototypes.
Huh.
He's out of practice, he says.
Today I learned that
No,
apparently
surprisingly.
Twitch partner Olivia Munro was banned from Twitch for streaming a slop Ubisoft game that they sponsored her to play.
Oh, that's the Japanese one, no? Shadows?
No idea. She's called Olivia Munro. I don't know who that is.
Nope, not got a clue.
But I think their newest game is the Japanese one. Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, it was that, in fact. And no, she is not Japanese. She had clearly posted something in English. The entire fucking announcement that the stream is happening. Like, as a master of stealth who gets caught every 5 seconds, you can find me in Assassin's Creed Shadows on stream today. Come along for the world's least sneaky assassin adventures. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag Tuesday Magic. Hashtag Assassin's Creed Shadows. Hashtag ad. And then she
She's
gets
off.
nuked.
Why'd they nuke her?
Because apparently Ubisoft nuked her for streaming the game that they asked her to stream.
I'd be upset as hell. I'd be raising hell.
Yeah. And no, surprisingly, in spite of my affinity with armoured fighting vehicles, I don't play War Thunder.
Fair.
No, you don't want to. You'll go down the rabbit hole. You'll never come back.
Don't worry about me, you can pick.
違うの。ユージが見たいの。一緒に見たいの。
What I want to say.
そういえばユージってあんまり映画の話しないよね。もしかして映画とか嫌い？
I don't dislike them. I just haven't seen that many. Going to the movie theaters wasn't really an option for me most of the time.
お仕事が忙しくて？
That's got something to do with it as well. They did take everyone to see a movie maybe once a year though, and was part of our education in the world outside the company.
お勉強のために映画を見るの？変なの。
My brain is so rotted because you mentioned the company and all I think is just fucking Yuji carrying a generator while running away from a loot bug or something.
Holy shit, Yuji.
Why is he running around with a generator?
We have lethal company, Yuji.
Because you know damn well that Yuji would find the fucking generator and just after making sure that there's nothing really to collect, just nothing else to really collect left, he'd just grab it without telling anybody.
Well, it depended on how fast he could actually find it. Lethal Company is not logical.
Yeah. They took us to a screening at a civic center, not an actual movie theater. I think saw a cartoon starring a blue unicorn. Don't get the reference here.
Let me see.
Probably a purely Japanese thing, I think.
Cartoon blue unicorn. No, I don't understand what he's talking about.
Japanese game, they're allowed.
They're allowed. No, they have to reference something us Western people don't understand.
Wasn't there a tweet during the rounds that they can't, well, not can't, but shouldn't cater as much to Western audiences?
Well, the only thing that that I found immediately that I recognize is Charlie the Unicorn, but I doubt that's it.
That would surprise me if they got that pop culture reference that soon. As a matter of fact, I don't think it's even that old.
Maybe swap it out for anime, blue unicorn, maybe that'll help. No.
No? Oh well.
Drat.
Well, there is a character called Unicorn in some show called Kill Blue.
Right.
Oh no, it's not a name for a character, it's a term referred to highly... like students with extraordinary abilities and having high family status. They're just called unicorn for some retarded reason.
Probably because of how special unicorns are.
Who knows? Anyways. Also, I will semi-frequently check back into TFL to see if the fucking
Klukai banner.
recruitment, the Klukai banner has actually gone live.
He's fiending.
I am, yes. Your point?
He can't stop himself.
Preachy movie, but I enjoyed it well enough.
ほう、アニメですか。なるほどね。ユージはアニメが好きなのね。
I just happened to see a cartoon that one time. Wouldn't say I'm a fan.
それほどまでに好きだったらアニメにしましょう。ユージって子供っぽいところがあるんだから。
You know what? While I'm playing, might as well make my lovely dolls fight the daily patrol on autopilot as usual.
Oh god. Send them into the meat grinder.
Yes, they grind up the meat that is the enemies. Like, I've very rarely even have one of them drop during the daily patrols, even though I'm going auto. Up, make it more quiet.
さてさて、何がやってるかな
Well, my objections completely, as always. Michiru looks up at the list of movies on the wall.
ああ、これだこれしかない
And then she turns around to face me, her eyes are full of conviction.
マグロマン
No. Tuna-fish man? I think that's a live-action hero drama done an anime.
そう思うでしょう。でも違うの。これは番外編のアニメなのよ。
Oh no, not... Why the fuck does Maguroman Gaiden exist? I look up the poster Michiru is pointing at Ord. It's covered with colourful illustrations of creatures from that TV show I saw once or twice. At the centre is General Spare Ribs, one of the show's villains. This must be a spin-off where he's the main character. This General Spare Ribs looks younger than he does on the TV
そう
show.
そう。カルビ将軍の若き日を描いた問題作なんだって。
Okay, but can we just ignore that we ever saw that, please?
デートにアニメっていうのもちょっと子供っぽいけど、まあユージがそこまで見たいって言うなら仕方ないわよね。
I didn't really insist.
でも彼氏のわがままを聞いちゃうのができた彼女だからね。よしこれ見るぞ。
13時10分より上映のヤングカルビ 3D を開場いたします。チケットをお持ちの方はシアター入り口から2番スクリーンへご入場ください。
あ、もう始まるって。チケット買っていこうユージ。
I'm sure they're going to have ads before the movie, no need to rush.
ダメ見逃せないからね。早く行くの。
Why do my instincts tell me that Michiru is going to, like, comedically cry at some part of the movie? That was
言
unfortunate.
わないで。ちくわぶのことは言わないで。
As we entered the theater, an usher warned us that we couldn't bring in food from the outside. We were given a choice between disposing of our oden or missing the show. Michiru reluctantly chose the former. Come on, it's not so bad. The kids were happy, right? They were all over you once you started handing out the oden.
そうね。ロビーに親子連れが多くてよかったわ。
When Michiru started distributing the oden in that seasonally inappropriate outfit, the parents seemed to assume that she was giving out samples as part of some promotional campaign. It was the first and only time that coats come in handy.
あ、そろそろ始まるわよ。
あの頃の俺はまだ若く、正義と夢にあふれていた。学園でアメリカンフットボールチームに所属していた俺には、ウルテという美しい恋人もいた。音楽を愛する彼女がつまびくギターの音色が、俺の心の均等を保っていた。だが、そんな平穏な毎日を壊したのは、他でもないニックキ・モモテール教授だったのだ。
カルビよ、お前は世界を救うのか、この女を救うのか。
カルビ君、私のことは構わずそのスイッチを。
くそ、俺には選べない。どうすればいいんだ。
女一人救えないウシリ、世界が救えると思っているのか。
焼肉として死ぬか、生き延びてタレに染まるか。
That
Again.
is horrible.
I'm glad I'm drinking, aren't you?
Sure am, I'm drinking.
That is maybe one of the worst things I think I've ever seen.
Fun fact, in Ireland, same-sex couples are allowed to have incest going.
That is not a fun fact.
That surprises me.
Yeah, I don't know. I found out when I was just for fun looking up if any countries in the world have a death penalty for incest.
I understand Afghanistan does.
Yes, it does.
They have a death penalty for a lot of them.
Yes.
Yes, A lot of it
Actually, no.
unjustified.
Actually, let me pull out the fucking wiki page again. Whoops, that was the wrong version. Oh well, I can just go to the legality from here. Alright. Afghanistan has the death penalty. Brunei has the death penalty. Iran has the death penalty. Nigeria has the death penalty. North Korea has the death penalty. Pakistan has the death penalty. Qatar has the death penalty. Saudi Arabia has the death penalty. Somalia has the death penalty. Sudan has the death penalty. And the United Arab Emirates have the death penalty. Also, in Japan, it is perfectly legal. That's probably why all the cringe-ass incest routes exist.
Yeah. Alright.
鮮魚超人マグロマン番外編ヤングカルビ 3D 対決モモテール教授
同時上映ミニミニマグロマンズの水族大集合もお楽しみにね。
So that's the B-reel.
食べ終わりましたポップコーンの容器はこちらのトレイに乗せてください。ロビー横のショップではグッズやパンフレットも販売しておりますのでぜひお立ち寄りください。
What's wrong, Michiru? Didn't you enjoy it? See, so we weren't satisfied. I suppose it was a little on the serious side. Maybe a romantic movie would have been.
違うの。その逆。予想以上に良かった。まさか
Now let her
ただの
watch
悪役だと思っていたカルビ将軍にあんな壮絶なエピソードがあったなんて。
I said, now let her watch We Were Soldiers.
We were soldiers.
Or even better, All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah. I implore you to read the books to both of those films first.
I'm illiterate.
いや世界を憎んで味噌だれに手を染めちゃうのもわかるわよね。
Hey, there's a thought for the future audience. Do you want me to make an audio recording of me reading All Quiet on the Western Front? Comments down below.
I mean, you have your own YouTube channel. You can just upload it there.
That's true.
No, it'd be funnier if he hijacked yours.
The copywritten to Erich Maria Remarque. It's a good book, actually. You should read it.
I'm not really
There's a lot
wanting
of
to read books. Sounds like you enjoyed it.
実写のテレビ版ではできないようなアクションシーンを CG を交えて構築してたね。何しろよく動いてた。よく動いてた。3D を飛び出すんじゃなくて奥行きの表現に使ってたわね。しかもちゃんと子供へのサービスもあったじゃない。
She giving a review?
Apparently. Like when young Sparrows was in trouble and the narrator told everyone to wave their spare ribs at the screen.
そうそれ。チケットカウンターで塩ビの骨付きカルビ渡された時は何事かと思ったけどそういう仕掛けがあったのね。この映画今年一番良かった。前ねアニメの DVD を特定のコンビニエンスストアで予約するとその監督が握った実物から型取りしたというおにぎりフィギュアがもらえるキャンペーンがあったのね。そのフィギュア超欲しかったんだけどそれと同じぐらいこの骨付きカルビフィギュアクオリティ高いのよ。
Nerd!
And if you get bored of it, you can always give it to Machina.
This looks like one of those plastic samples they use in supermarkets.
何を言うか。これはもう一個欲しいな。2個持っておきたいな。我慢できない。ちょっとパンフレット買ってくる。
A satisfied smile on Michiru's face. She's carrying 2 plastic spare ribs in her hands and a commemorative booklet under one arm.
ねえユージ、 本当に良かったの？
It's not a problem. It seemed like you wanted that thing, and I'm not really a big fan of meat in the first place.
でもこれね、限定なんだよ。後で返してって言っても遅いんだからね。
Someone kill this man.
Yeah, also, can I point out the silhouette on the left? Now that that game has been released, doesn't she remind you of Nejo and Hazuki? Sort of. Maybe a bit looser head.
If I squint.
Yeah. Vaguely.
The issue is also that that art style on that girl also looks softer than Yuzusoft's.
Yeah, stuff that,
Like,
yeah,
it-
you're
like
right,
you,
it does.
You see it specifically in the cheek.
Yeah, you mention it, yeah.
Like that, like, I know it'll sound odd, but that cheek, that is, that is typical cheap porn game cheek.
Aw.
Don't smear front wing like that.
Just being rude to be rude.
No, like specifically, like their rounded cheeks on Michiru, that's fine. But when there's like a dip and then the round and then like it goes in a bit again before to the pointed cheek, like as if she has like a fucking piece of food in her cheek. Just she's storing like a fucking hamster. That for some reason, so many porn games do that, and I don't know why.
Some of what you play could be classified as that, so I would watch your tone, mister.
There's a difference between like visual novels with H scenes in them and then games that are essentially just we made this so we can have porn.
Oh, look at me, I'm sophisticated. Mine has more depth to it. It's the same thing.
Because yes, it has more depth to it. I'm talking about games that are literally just, hey, here's a plot that is a thinly veiled excuse to make the main character fuck. I'm talking shit like fucking Mankitsu happening. It is literally just the dude just for some reason has a power that makes him end up in sexy situations.
Or just ditzy demons all over again, yeah.
No.
Oh, you're too easy.
Hold on, I'm grabbing the fucking plot synopsis of Mankitsu happening.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah. Okay,
Open
there
the,
we go.
I've not
Monkey's
so much
happening.
open the gate.
Keiichi Oyamada has a mysterious power that always makes him seem like a lucky pervert, as one way or another he ends up having sexual intercourse with any female he meets. Due to this, he has never had a stable job as he continuously gets fired from any place unfortunate enough to employ him. One job opportunity arises when his best friend calls him to work at a manga cafe, which Keiichi reluctantly accepts. However, as soon as he starts his new job, he meets Rei Suzukawa, a fellow employee, and Kururu Hiragi, his childhood friend. Both of them are very beautiful, and Keiichi fears that even they might not be spared by his lucky perverted powers. I vaguely remember seeing this shit very, very long ago. Mainly because I saw like someone talk about a fucking absurd scene where it's literally just like another manga cafe owner comes to spy on them, hides a camera, and then through the camera sees them have sex, and he just walks to the other manga cafe to see what's going on, and just walks in on her, just muttering her muffin at the fucking recording that the spy cam took.
Man, what?
Shit's weird. That's what I mean by porn game. Literally just, hey, we made a game with a very, very, very fucking essentially non-existing story, but we need something to that explains the chained together sex scenes.
Oh lord, oh lord.
I guess
You know
that
what?
on mine, as long as it makes you happy.
そっか。ユージってやっぱり優しいね。ってダメじゃん。これじゃダメなのよ。こういうのは理想のデートとは違うの。もっとこうなんていうかわかんないけど、これじゃないってことだけはわかる。
Michiru abruptly begins to tear at her hair and stomp the ground in frustration. The girl's as emotionally volatile as ever. Calm yourself. It seems like a perfectly respectable date to me.
両手に骨付きカルビ持ってデートなんて聞いたことないし、そんなデートしたことある？
I mean, you wanted them, so whose fault is it? Let's see, in my personal experience.
他の女の人の話は聞かせないで。やきもち焼いちゃうから。
You're the one who asked the question. What's wrong?
これはもう完全にデートっぽいものを発見しちゃったわよ。
I hate how smug she looks.
Yeah.
あれを見つけたらデートっぽさから逃げられなくなるわよ。ユージ、言っていい？
Let's just go to the fucking photo booth. Don't try to be like, oh, I'm so smart. You're not.
God damn.
You're gonna make a fuss over your little thing. What is it then?
なんだと聞いたな、風見ユージ。その言葉を後悔するがいいわ。じゃじゃーん。カップルのゲームセンターデートにつきもの、プリクリアでーす。
Michiru points with obvious confidence to one of those large booth-type machines where you can take photographs and have them printed out on stickers. Before I can even offer a reply, she runs over and peeks on the curtain to see if the machine is currently in use.
よし、誰も使ってない。ほらユージ、これ撮ろうよ。すっごいデートっぽい。
I don't really mind, but what's the fun about a machine that just takes your photograph?
もうユージってば分かってないね。これはね、いわば青春の証なのよ。たくさん撮ってお友達と交換とかもできるし。
Do you have enough friends to trade these things with?
交換はほどほどにしつつも、とにかく楽しめるのよ。落書きだってできちゃうんだから。
So, scribble. On what? Machine?
違うよ。本当に友情おバカしゃんだな。一度撮ってみればわかるって。
When we pass through the ankle-length curtain into the booth itself, we find a camera and monitor in front of us, surrounded by 8 large semi-spherical light bulbs. They look something like enormous white ghost stones. You see, it's absurdly intense lighting. I guess there's no need for a flash. There's a green cloth hanging behind us. It's a sort of green screen you'd use to make a composite image. This machine probably lets you edit the photographs after you've taken them. Can you add backgrounds from tourist spots around the world or
そ
something?
れって何十年前の機種のこと？そんなダッサいのありえないんですけど。
Alright, fuck you. Fucking rude.
It's not a camera obscura, Michiru.
Why is a sudden fatal frame reference?
I was thinking more along the lines of a 1900s tourist attraction, but alright.
Like, what I know as the camera obscura is the fucking camera and fatal frame that he used to take pictures of the ghosts in order to, you know, exercise them.
Oh. Alright,
Yeah.
I was thinking of a 19th century bit of fun involving a panoramic camera, but okay.
Yeah, no, I know camera obscura as the name of the fatal frame camera.
Oh well. I suppose if you really tried hard, you could make it do both.
I still find it that, like, when it comes to fatal frame, like, people liked the second one the most because, like, it had a really solid story and pacing. And people still appreciated one. It's just, one, the story was kind of bad, and two, people actively found it too fucking scary to finish.
Really?
Yes. A very frequent complaint was that people were straight up too fucking scared to finish the game, so they scaled down the scares for the second game.
Tell them to stop being such a bunch of wusses.
You do actually recommend checking out the Nitro-Rad reviews on the series. They're entertaining.
What, do they read like Amazon reviews of how to avoid large ships?
They're videos, for one, so they don't read like anything.
Oh well. Either way, they're amusing.
Drat.
I've seen that one.
Quite apart from the silly things I have read in my time.
じゃあ400円入れるね。
Be gentle.
Excuse me?
Listen, we all know the joke's coming from someone, so might as well fucking cut them off and shame them publicly.
Shame them publicly, huh?
Yes.
Didn't know you were into that.
Still find it funny that fucking Cheetah's got a fucking racing queen outfit in this.
Hell yeah, dude. She loves NASCAR.
Like, that has actually somewhat become like a regular greeting between me and Morgan. Literally just one person wakes up, says hi, the other just goes, A.
Hey!
A.
Alright then, if we're going to keep to the vowels, who says you?
I'm still very, very tempted to get the ballroom interlude for Macchiato, but you know, that costs money. Then again,
The only one I would ever consider is Grose's, my beautiful, lovely wife.
Then again, I do kind of need to spend money right now. Spend money to make money, you know.
You're not gonna make money on GFL.
Oh no, spend money to make money as in I need to make sure that my bank balance is low, so fucking Citizens Allowance thinks that I'm in need of more money.
Hell yeah. You know what? I'm sold on it. Buy her thing right now.
Beguile the state into giving you benefits. Okay.
There was actually recently a scandal that like multiple billions of euros just that were supposed to go towards citizens' allowance for citizens just kind of vanished.
I wonder where it went.
Well, to some asshole from the fucking people in charge of handing out the money, probably.
Some modest embezzlement.
プリントプリンセスにようこそ。まずは写真の写りを選んでね。
I want to shoot the person who decided to make this Purikura just because they decided to call it Printy Princess, and also because they made it so fucking loud. As Virginia speaks to us in a high-pitched voice, Michiru promptly begins slapping her ass down vigorously against the LCD monitor. What's the matter? The voice got on your nerves?
違う。美白モードにしてるの。
The touch screen is currently displaying a horizontal slide bar with natural mode on one end and the whitening mode on the other. Seems like they let you adjust the color balance of your photographs by
美白
degree.
美白美白美白。
Calm down, you fucking rabbit animal.
Why do you want to whitewash your photo?
Oh no! You don't have to phrase it like that!
I phrased it like that on purpose.
Such a whiteout. Like we're in the middle of a snowstorm.
Fucking Michiru crash out. Was this justified?
Was it justified? I don't know.
What's the point of
It
making
might be.
everything so white? Well, the colonialists would have an answer for you.
What's the point of making everything so white? The investors like it, that's why.
I hope very old-fashioned Australians aren't watching.
女の子はいつだって美白でいたいの。次は瞳の設定をしてね。控えめパッチリモードとスーパーパッチリモード。どっちにする？
There's no normal mode.
スーパーパッチリ。
You have to go through a whole setup process. That's kind of a pain.
何を言ってるのよ。ここで手を抜くと後が大変なんだから。えいえい、パッチリパッチリ。フレームと構図をこの中から4パターン選んでね。
A large number of frames appear on the monitor. Blindingly bright primary colors seem to be a consistent theme. There are some minor differences, but honestly, they all look pretty much the same to me. What's the difference between this one and that one?
見ればわかるじゃない。縦か横かよ。
That's it?
それだけよ。選ぶから邪魔しないで。
Keeping my mouth shut seems like the smarter move here. Stepping away from the monitor, I fold my arms and watch Michiru make her choices from
それじゃあ
behind.
撮影するからカメラを見てね。2人仲良く近づいて。3、2、
ほらユージ、撮影撮影。
Doesn't give me much
言われ
warning.
た通り近づいて。
1。オッケ
What the hell? Why did it make my eyes look so huge?
いやー、いまいちね。もうちょっとポーズを考えないと。
ー。次の撮影をするからカメラを見てね。今度は2人が縦になって。3、2。
あー、ほらユージ、縦にならないと。
What's that
Foul
supposed to mean?
creature.
This
You are a
thing's
robot.
instructions
Quit
are
trying to
too
be
damn
foul.
vague.
What are they gonna? Wait, no, I'm not gonna continue that thought because it'll spoil what'll happen next.
1。オッケ
Okay.
Looks like a picture of some creepy totem
ー。
pole.
よし、今度はうまく撮れたね。
ー。次の撮影をするからカメラを見てね。今度は可愛くウインクしてみよう。3、2。
I will bury you in the ground before winking at you.
やだユージ、ウインクだって。どうしようどうしよ
Wink, I guess.
1。オッケ
う。オッケーじゃない。目が半開きに。
Looking
Alright, I
briefly like
think I'm
with the
getting used to
first.
this. Nice. We'll get the next one.
ー。次の撮影をするからカメラを見てね。今度は2人で抱き合っちゃおう。
Uh-oh.
3、2。
抱き合うって。そうな、まだ心の準備が。
Come on, come on, lean over. I'll do the hugging.
うん。
1。
一方その頃、榊由美子は
What?
Why have we cut to her?
I don't know.
ですからね、日頃の感謝の気持ちを忘れてはいけないというわけなんですよ。
Oh, I like this woman's voice.
I sure don't fucking like her looks though.
I was about to say I'm more
Bitch,
tempted to
bitch
take
got
a-
so much makeup on. She looks like a fucking clown.
Yeah, I feel tempted to take a sword to her hair just to cut the top off so it doesn't look so absurd.
Yeah. The voice is nice.
もしかして感謝の気持ちを持っていないのですか？
Well, there's no fucking gratitude towards your fucking hairdresser. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No, don't deserve any.
いえ、決してそういうことはありません。
では祈っていただけますね。
Oh, she's a cultist. Got you.
You know, with regards to cold
何ですか？
callers like this, I always give them very short shrift with the very short answer of "good luck with that" or something along those lines. Yet on the one occasion where there was one occasion where they rung back and they said to me, "Excuse me, but that was rather rude." I still haven't got over that.
Jehovah's Witnesses still don't come to my house anymore.
It's what even Jehovah's Witnesses. This is over the phone. Mind you, there was one occasion where Jehovah's Witnesses turned up at either that or Mormons turned up at my grandma's neighbour's house.
All the Mormons are the funniest.
Is it
Yeah,
ethical
the
to
thing-
eat Mormons?
The thing is, though, what he did was because he was a gamekeeper, he turned up with his gun at the door and just said yes.
A
then he went-
Mormon gamekeeper.
Oh no!
No,
I
the
think he
person the
misunderstood.
Mormons came to was the gamekeeper.
Yeah,
He greeted the Mormons armed with a gun.
well,
That's the only way to greet them.
yeah. He wasn't even pointing it at them. He was just holding it after cleaning it and just said yes. This is an
Also, every time I hear someone talk about Mormons, I can only think of that one JonTron clip.
Dude, Mormons are so goofy.
Question if it's ethical to eat Mormons!
And then my grandma came up with the deranged idea of pretending to be deliberately demented, and my aunt, who can speak a myriad of languages, pretending to be her Ukrainian carer. And she visited Ukraine in the midst of the Cold War, so yeah, she knew a few things.
宇宙の真理にです。
ちょっとそういうのは。
まさかあなた、
Please tell
感
me
謝の
this
気持
is
ちを忘
Heaven's
れて
Gate.
生活しているのでは？
Oh god, not them. The UFO is coming. The UFO is coming. We need to kill ourselves now.
We need to we need to do
Project.
the
Pudding.
we need to
pudding
we need to do
now.
the munacho. Munancho.
And do it while you're wearing Jordans. Trust me, it's important.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna close Exilium completely and reopen it. Maybe now I'll finally be allowed to roll for my wife. What kind of fucking gremlin did you just turn into?
It's the absurd things we're just thinking of. How does one turn away a religious cultist at the door? Let me get the
Nice.
list. Or the Jasper Carrot suggestion, invite them in for tea, or have a little window where they can see you on the toilet.
Knife.
They aren't ready for me. The moment a Jehovah's Witness shows up,
そんなことはないんですけど。
Like when someone fucking Mormon or goddamn Jehovah's Witness comes on, just start talking about the Gnostic truth.
Dude,
Or like my
You
dad,
think-
speak ancient Greek.
yeah,
High
you think you
Greek.
know what you're talking about? Have you ever heard of the demiurge, dude? Come in here, let's talk about the demiurge, bro.
We suffer because of Sophia's sin, but she too
Yeah.
leads us towards gnosis.
Dude, you just need to get the knowledge, bro. You just need to get knowledge, and you'll be free, bro. We're stuck here forever, dude.
I
gonna
still
die, you're
find
not
it's
gonna
wild how much fucking how much fucking inspiration Xenogears took from fucking Gnosticism. It's fucking
Oh, it's
wild.
funny.
では一緒に祈りましょう。さあ宇宙に祈りましょう。月の裏側から彼らはやってくるのですよ。
訪問してきた謎の女性に月に祈るように強要されているのだった。
To the
How did you
moon.
manage to make it onto the premises?
About to say, must have put a foot through the door.
Dude, she prayed to the moon, and he opened one of the doors.
はあ、なんとか撮影終わったね。
Wasn't expecting you to take that many photos.
結構な枚数を取って、そこからいいやつを選ぶんだよ。さあ、今度はお待ちかねの落書きタイムですよ。
Something tells me you should go home, actually.
Yeah, Sakaki is about to be killed.
Hold on.
You're going to be with the Heaven's Gate away team.
Yo, wait, team.
Do they call themselves as well?
Dude, I swear to God, some cults don't take themselves seriously.
A lot of the time I suspected they're fraudsters. No, I don't suppose they do.
Like, you've got the ones that try and take themselves seriously, like, the Branch Davidians or whatever, you know, they mostly took themselves seriously. But then you've got the ones that set up a website about aliens, and it's like, how am I supposed to take that seriously?
Like the time that 4chan found out about the either Washington or Oregon-based Egyptian cult.
Dude, it's so good. It's like, you people aren't real. You're not real.
Greensmith. Anyways. Is this what you were talking about earlier?
そうそう。では指示通りに、こちらのプリンセスの方の落書きコーナーへ行きましょう。
Don't ever say Princess Scribble Corner in my presence ever again, or I will gut you.
Cut her. Look at it, he's locked in. Locked in versus geek.
This would be adorable were it not precluded by Michiru trying a bit too hard.
Yeah. Also, her outfit actually is adorable here. Take out the fucking coat.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Almost said cloak.
It works with the hair too.
Yeah.
That's the sad part. Just don't bother dyeing your hair in the first place.
Michiru and I passed their curtain at the rear of the booth, merging into a small space with another monitor and a bench. Apparently this is where we do our scribbling. There's a stylus connected to the booth nearby. I'll presumably be using that to draw directly on the screen. As soon as Michiru and I squeeze onto the narrow bench together, a countdown appears on the screen in front of us. Seems like they limit the scribbling time to keep people moving through effectively.
さてさてユージ、好きに落書きしちゃっていいよ。
I don't really know what to begin with. For one thing, there's way too many brushes and stamps to choose
ねえ、このモコモコペンがおすすめ。それで好きな言葉を書いてみて。
On the screen, there's an image of Michiru and me standing side by side, smiling into the camera. Yeah, both of you sure are smiling. I'm a little reserved to see that our eyes aren't absurdly large in this one. I'm relieved to see that our eyes aren't absurdly large in this one. Anything I like, selecting a poopy pen, Michiru suggested I write a few words on the screen in large block letters. National Defense. What's the matter?
まず第一に文字が大きすぎる。
You really
そし
have
て
to.
第二になぜ国防？
What do you mean? We do the right thing to we do have the right to defend ourselves, you know.
そうじゃなくて、なんでその言葉なの？
Guys,
set
do you
to write
think
anything I
Yuji has
like.
stock in Lockheed Martin?
It's like Martin.
You think he invests in Lockheed Martin? You think he's a shareholder?
He's a latter-day victim of the Lockheed Martin bribery scandal.
Oh no.
Like Prince Bernhard, he'll have Lockheed written on his heart when he dies.
How many Smith and Wessons do you think he owns?
What?
He definitely has a 1911 and brings up how it's won 2 world wars every time someone talks about it.
Or he actually flies around in a C-130.
あー、言ったわ。完全に言った。でもよりによってそれじゃなくてもいいんじゃない？
He actually owns
だ
one.
ってデートよ、デート。
National Defense doesn't wait for your date to end. I suppose it is trickier than I
じゃあ
thought.
私が手本見せてあげるね。Undo。
Should have just done that in the first place.
ね、こういうのがいいの。こういうのが。ほらこれ、かわいいじゃん。
Does that read first tick pick?
First tick pick?
Huh?
Can she just not spell?
Oh, it's trying to line up with the first S to be fancy with it, which will always look bad. First stick pick? What's that supposed to mean?
初めて二人で一緒にプリ撮ったねって記念。どう？
See, so that's the sort of thing we're supposed to write.
これ書いたらもう次に書くことはわかるよね。何を書いてもいいけど、ヒントは数字に関する言葉ですよ。
A number. Ah, I know.
One like to
何
lose?
これ？どういう意味？
I only regret that I have but one life to lose from my country. Truly normal words. And there's a
not
number
life,
in there.
life.
ちげえよ、そうじゃないでしょ。もうほぼ答え言うよ。日付だよ、日付。
A date, of course, the date, August 15th. Can't forget the nation, the day of our nation's surrender.
そうじゃなくて、初プリの後だったら普通は今日の日付入れるんじゃないの？
Oh, I see. Hadn't thought of that. I mean, you said anything was
い
fine.
やまあ、
Oh
ユ
my
ージは
god.
それでいいならいいんだけどね。間違いとかないし、自由で。
Chaos.
Do you guys
Pure
think he
unbridled
goes to
chaos.
the? Do you guys think he goes to the sites of Hiroshima and Nagasaki on every anniversary and sheds a solitary tear?
Sure. Fucking sure. And alright then, how about this?
さっきもりってもしかして俺がお前を守ってやるぞっていうプロポーズ的なそういうなんていうかラブラブな言葉文字文字
Oh, man, in terms of national defense.
また国防かよおい何よこれもうデートよデート普通はねデートでここに遊びに行ったよとかさそういうの書いたりするの
While you're writing that, it sounds like we went to a yakiniku place or something.
Do you guys think he denies the rape of Nanking?
Huh?
Do you think he denies the rape of Nanking?
Possibly.
You think he's a denier?
Nah,
No,
actually,
he
he probably accepts that it happened and that it was.
He's glad it happened.
No, not even
It was a
glad.
necessary military operation.
Like the band is entirely aware that they fucked up.
They shouldn't have done that. It wasted valuable military resources. We could have won the war if they didn't do that.
Well, Cactus just responded like no, not just like an hour ago in memes. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Bud.
Yeah.
Catch.
Catch.
Chat.
Oh. Hell yeah. Why she got all those spare mags?
Gotta be prepared.
Yeah.
Lukai, my beloved.
In other news, I succumbed to that temptation and got me that Asahi I had.
Finally start the fucking banner GFL2!
You better do it before he freaks out.
Listen, I will spend the entire 90 rolls I have on getting her and her gun.
Hell yeah.
Are you really that desperate?
When sometimes a man has to do what a man has to do.
A lot of the German guns in GFL are nice.
Yeah,
what
it's
does
just...
MG3 look like again?
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Is there an MG3? I
Pretty
can't
sure
remember.
MG3 GFL.
She's
Oh,
probably
yep,
like
that's her.
some
That's her.
forgotten side-
That's her.
She's probably some forgotten side character that'll never get the spotlight in GFL Phil.
This is what she looks like in the portrait. This is her portrait when you actually zoom out. This is damage sprite. And this is her... this actually, I think... This is like a damage... Hold on, fuck, I accidentally pressed something I didn't mean to.
God, she's beautiful.
This is a damage sprite for one of her outfits. And this is her for Neural Cloud, I think it was.
I love the MG3.
Also, here's like the regular version of the outfit that I sent the damage for.
Oh. Look at her carrying extra ammunition for her gun. I need her.
It's more and more
Right.
like a ad for barbecue.
なぜありのままを書いてるだけなのに。
Alright, then how about this?
ああ、雪合戦の時の
Attentional. Right, appropriately romantic, isn't
い
it?
や、全然。あ、冬らしい言葉もお願い。ほら、これ
Don't
冬
forget
デ
your
ートだ
steel
から
cap。helmets. The shrapnel to the head is egregious.
There you go, Michiru. Can't get more winter than that.
Block.
Hold on, why'd you write
わ
block?
かんないよ。だってユージ意地悪なことばっかり書くから。もう鬼かよって思ったけど、鬼って書いたらいけない気がしたので、鬼は豆に弱いから豆って。
あと10秒だよ。
まだこれしか落書きしてないのに。どうしよう。ユージ、他の写真にも何でもいいから書いて。
National defense.
National defense. Hell yeah.
National defense!
だからなんでそれなの。もうやだ。
終了。
Right.
スペースの外で印刷されるのを待っててね。
Michiru. My girl.
Tanaheko
My
Banzai.
friend. My companion. Your first mistake was expecting something normal out of this man.
Tanaheko Banzai.
I don't care about the standard procurement! Whoops, fuck. I just closed GFL and reopened it immediately, but I missed and opened up Master Duel. Funny.
He is fiending over there. He's shaking.
終わった。
That was relatively entertaining, I guess.
一方その頃榊由美子は
She's still dealing with the bitch.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why is there a host-looking motherfucker here now?
わかりますよ。私も最初は半信半疑でしたからね。
はい。
でも信じる気持ちって大切ですね。私はシャシー・デイビーにずっとついていこう。そう決めてから膝の痛みがパッとなくなりましてね。ああ、動かないでくださいね。今ね、宇宙パワーを電波でお伝えしていますからね。それでどこまで話しましたっけかな。今日はね、宇宙パワーの入ったお水も特別にご用意していますのでね。
いえ、お水は。
ああ、動かないで喋らないで。ね、ほら、膝がね、軽くなってきたでしょ。ふわーって。ああ、やっぱりだ。合うんだ。宇宙の電波がね、あなたに合うんだな。私たちと。
訪問してきた謎の女性に手かざしをされ、さらに追加で出てきた謎の男にいろいろと説明をされているのであった。
Someone needs to help her.
I'm surprised that
Someone
Sachi
call
doesn't have
Makida.
standing-
They will run in fear.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised that Sachi doesn't have a shotgun as a matter of course.
She's the one that took down Shinzo Abe. She's the one who supplied the weapon plans.
She's the one that made the doohickey.
Half babies, bottom text.
They'll never make me
Nah.
hate you.
これ
Good old space
撮り直
cowboy.
しがしたいんだけど。
I'm no longer asking. Half babies. Oh,
You
what
guys
the
think-
fuck? There's a free demo
guys-
for reverse collapse?
Do you guys think Spy X Family was a Japanese government plant to encourage?
100%. 100%. 100%.
Do you think it worked?
Possibly. Did not know. No, never mind. I don't see a demo for Reverse Collapse. Odd. So you need to actually check out Reverse Collapse at some point. I still find it funny that Reverse Collapse was explained to me as Fire Emblem, but everyone's an archer. I swear I'll play it at some point, Morgan!
I've only ever played one Girls Frontline game. It's the second one.
I tried the first one, but I didn't vibe with it. If I remember correctly, there's also like in the first one, it's also like a second character that looks exactly like 402.
Oh?
412. 416. Hold on, totally sorry. Yeah, there's HK 116C and 116D. And I think like one of them is literally the same character, but a bit more psycho about wanting to be the real one.
Yeah, that's a theme that's in there pretty often.
Hold on, let's go to the Heckler and Koch guns. Why can't you fucking look for these by the fucking manufacturer? I guess you can, but only by the fucking manufacturers in game, essentially. Give me the fucking guns made by them. You fucking assholes. T-dolls. I'm trying to find the one, but I can't fucking find it. Nah, I can't find it right now. Who cares? What's wrong with the pictures we got? They look pretty decent to me.
こんなのデートじゃない。主に国を守ることしか書いてないし、ロマンティックじゃない。
I'm really saying a few photographs could be so complicated.
もっとね、ロマンティックなのがいいの。デートらしいのがいいの。
Michiru clutches a sheet of stickers in her hand, her eyes growing steadily redder. It's clear she's genuinely upset. A little reluctant, I head back over to the photo booth. Fine, I'll make sure to write something more appropriate this time. Just remember that national defense is important too.
それは分かってるけどテトっぽくないじゃん。
What is he, a recruiter?
もっとテト
God, I will never forget. Hold on, what the fuck? I suddenly get recommended a fucking tweet bei Polizei München. In der Dachauer Straße im Bereich des Hauptbahnhofs kam es gegen 12:30 Uhr zu einem versuchten Raub auf ein Goldankaufgeschäft. Der Tatverdächtige führte eine Schreckschusswaffe mit sich. Wir waren mit viel Einsatzkräften vor Ort und konnten den Mann am Tatort festnehmen.
Fascinating.
Why was I randomly recommended a tweet that literally just said, hey, in like a random ass street near the main fucking train station in Munich at 12:30, there was an attempted robbery of a fucking gold buying shop or whatever you want to fucking call that, and the fucking the suspect had a gun, had like one of those like fake guns that are literally just for making like scaring off animals essentially, and they managed to catch him, but like, why the fuck? Right.
Thanks
now I forgot what I was gonna
I don't
talk.
care.
Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. I was gonna talk about something, but then I forgot. I mean, Eugene sniffles and Michiru wipes her nose with the sleeve of her coat. He's biting her lips and looking at me reproachfully. Feeling all guilty despite myself, I wrap an arm around her slender shoulders.
何を
Come on, stop crying. I'll give you a kiss.
あ、もう
CG, suddenly? In the privacy of the photo booth, I lean down and kiss Michiru deeply. She wraps herself around me like a pasta around a fork.
急にそんなことしたら驚くでしょ。
You said you want a romance, so I tried my best to provide.
だったらもっと早くしてよね。
Well, I wanted to let you do this your way, but that wasn't working out too well, so I'm trying to meet you halfway.
ありがとう。
Anyway, let's take another set of photos. As I bend down to put more money in the machine, Michiru reaches out slowly and stops me.
もう一回して。
Kiss me? Sure. This time I kiss her even more deeply than before. Something about the way her lips cling to mine is surprisingly stimulating. Her eyes are a bit unfocused. Michiru leans her body weight against me.
ユージ、なんか
Oh
したくなっちゃっ
no.
た。
Yeah.
Photos? I know, I'll put in that money. No, she wants to put something else in.
You know,
そう
she's
じゃ
being
なくて。
Her breath feels unusually hot against my neck. What, you aroused?
そんな言い方しないでよね。ユージは全然そういう気にならないの？
I won't say that, but this place isn't exactly private.
そうだよね。ごめんね、変なこと言って。
That's not what I meant. Do you think you can keep absolutely quiet?
no.
もう撮影終わりましたか？使っていいですか？
I'm sorry, we just finished. Step out of the photo booth, leading a dazed Michiru by the hand. Three hot, two cool girls are waiting impatiently outside, but once they spot me, they turn to look at each other.
大丈夫です。
ちょっとあの人タイプじゃない？
でも彼女いるじゃん。
いいよいいよ、気にすることないってば。
Okay, who wants to kill girl B?
No.
Raise your hand!
Show of
Murder.
hands, boys.
This bitch is who turns into the mom from fucking Michiru-Route.
Oh god, it's ever since I've seen Michiru-Route, man.
Been a while since I
We're
did it.
still waiting for the fucking official translation.
It doesn't have an official translation?
No, it only has a fan translation. An official translation was announced ages ago, but it literally has not happened. Hold on. When was it announced? Raku, right. Official translation announcement.
They forgot about it, man. They're a little forgetful.
Draku Riot release. Hold on.
Draku Riot's old, man. Like old.
Like the first thing I see is it's something saying we're aiming for a 2021 release.
Oh, gee, guys, I wonder when 2021's coming. I'm so excited for that.
4 years later.
Like, when was this posted? October 17th, 2021. Nekonian doing a fucking progress report on Twitter posted Draco Riot 100% translation, 110% editing. We announced a Draco Riot full HD remaster some time ago. The porting to a new engine is starting soon. For more information, visit our product page, draco.nekonian.com. This site can't provide a secure connection. You can't write this shit.
The jokes write themselves.
Apparently the announcement was on the 21st, the initial announcement was on the 21st, on the 31st of January 2020. Oh, that don't look good on paper. Apparently, like, an issue with like the HD remaster being a fucking pain in the ass, and also like straight up the English release being difficult, like the Japanese release, I mean. Hold on. Like, I'm especially like getting impatient because like I really want to replay this with a co-host at some point.
Oh boy, I'd get to come along.
I mean, how much? It depends. How much do you remember?
Nothing.
You get to come
Oh,
along.
well, not much.
Yeah, same.
Did you also like never even finish one of the routes that John was showing you?
I did, but I have a horrible memory, and it's been so long.
Yeah, you'll do fine as a co-host.
気にするよ。
一方その頃榊由美子は
She needs help.
God, how long has it been?
ですから受信機がある時点で契約が成立してるんですね。口座引き落としですと払い忘れもありませんし、おすすめなんですけど、
ほら来てますね。宇宙からのエネルギーが来てますね。月から彼らは親子の絆、特別な力を調査するためにすでに地球にやってきているんですよ。さあ、彼らに祈れば救われます。病気も治ります。
ちょっと一瞬だけ。
あんたらさ、さっきから月とかなんだって言ってるけど、ちゃんと受信料払ってんの？
君、月に祈りたまえよ。そこには我らの兄弟がいるのだよ。
その人たちの家にはテレビある？払ってる？
いや、わからないけど。
何？
兄弟なのにわかんないの。携帯とかでテレビ見れるでしょ。
Sounds like our TV, guys.
来てる。電波来てる。
What signal? The moon doesn't have.
I sure wish to give the London special to this woman.
I'm receiving the signal, she says.
What? Receiving a venting through the neck?
The London special.
What, a stabbing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant by venting through the neck.
Not specifically the neck. That would only be one stab.
True, but it would be very effective.
Yeah, but where's the fun? That'll end quickly. I want to watch her suffer, you know? Like, what's the point of attacking someone with a knife if their entrails aren't on the pavement afterwards? While they're still alive.
I think you need to go consult help.
I sure do.
Yes.
Hora,
like how the fee guys try to frighten the cultists off.
いつから払ってないの?
I'm also still thinking of where's Sachi in all this.
Holy shit. I don't know why, but I randomly remembered that, like, in Cyber Sleuth, I currently both have Anja Womon and Lady Devimon, and just decided to look up, wait, like, what if the Digivolution is like a DNA Digivolution, aka fusion? What does the fusion look like, and what even is it? Its name is a fucking reference to Mastema, I think.
I don't know how they came about that.
Hold on, like, let me just, Mastamat, or Mansamat, is an evil angel in the Book of Jubilees. He first appeared in the literature of the Second Temple period as a personification of the Hebrew word Mastema, meaning hatred, hostility, enmity, or persecution. In the Book of Jubilee, Mastema requests hosts of demons, the spirits of the Nephilim, from God in order to tempt and corrupt humanity. He appears to various prophets and puts them to the test. Throughout the work, Mastema substitutes evil actions attributed to Yahweh in the Torah and abolishes the godhead of the Hebrew tradition from malice. Nevertheless, the Master remains subordinate to the godhead. Essentially, every bad thing that happens that people could argue, well, if God is truly exists, why did he let this happen? That's Mastema just deciding, you know what? This motherfucker needs a test of faith.
He let it happen because we eat the fruit and gained free will. We don't get handouts anymore.
You get one apple.
I never have liked that argument.
複数の訪問者を前にトイレに行きたいことが言い出せないでいた。
Oh no. So, did you have fun? I don't think Yumiko's having fun.
楽しかったけど、でも全体的にちょっと想像してたのと違うのよね。もっとラブラブで冬冬な感じにしたかったんだけどな。
In order to get something wintery bintery, it actually needs to be Winter Woman. Give me the fucking targeted goddamn recruitment already!
God damn, he slammed his fist hard.
I didn't just slam my fist, I punched the chair.
The chair ever do to you? It's not the chair's fault.
Also, I don't know why I'm only wearing half of my coat. What the fuck? Ah, yes. The regular scissors that I misused as fucking, medication tablet scissors. Because the fucking muscle relaxant pills that I have are too fucking massive, but I also don't have a slit down the middle so you can easily break them apart. So I just either have to fucking break them apart with my teeth, which leaves like disgusting tasting pieces of the pill on my teeth, or I use a pair of scissors.
Fascinating.
This is supposed to be a scissor used for fucking fabric, but alas, it also works on pills. Why everyone so mean to me? You're still stuck on that, are you? Alright then, wait here for a minute.
何なんでちょっと一人にしないでよ寂しいでしょ
It's just for a minute. Be patient, stand by quietly. If you get bored, practice your arm rotation, forward leaning stretch.
腕かちょっとそれ言葉だけじゃどんな動きか全然わかんない
A moment ago, I spotted some modestly peeling in the show window of a nearby shop. Compared to the bustling stores all around it, the place I've got my eye on doesn't exactly appear to be thriving. The front door is heavy enough that it feels like a discouragement to enter. When I push it open, I find an interior that resembles the inside of a log cabin. The cramped shelves are overflowing with a wide variety of things, mostly old-fashioned and worn by time. The sheer amount of dust on top of it all almost makes me think it's a deliberate part of the decor. At a glance, I spot puzzles made from blocks of wood, rusted tin dolls, and picture books that look like the life's work of some elderly Russian artist. There isn't a single thing in here that you'd find at a modern retail store. I've been intending to just buy the item I spotted in the window, but out of pure curiosity, I strike up a conversation with the clerk. You like what you've got here? The clerk seated behind the shop's wooden counter looks up from her magazine with a dubious expression. She doesn't seem to be wearing cosmetics. A pair of glasses with overly thick silver rims dangle from a chain around her neck. Looks like the kind of woman who wears beaten-up old shoes everywhere. She'd be something of a beauty in the right clothes, but I get the idea she doesn't really care. At the moment, she's just wearing a faded work shirt and an ugly pair of jeans.
そりゃどうも。だけどあんたみたいに若い子だったら向かいの店の方がいいよ。新商品、ヒット製品、何でも取り揃えておりますってね。
I'll put my jacket back on. It's actually not that warm down here.
うちは屋根裏の物置かゴミ捨て場みたいなもんさ。
Seems pretty nice, says Dumpskull.
うちのじいさんの趣味だから私にはわからないね。どれも好きに持っていってくれと言いたいところだけど、信じられない値段がついてるのもあるんだな、これが。
Reaching into her pocket, the clerk takes out a crumpled pack of cigarettes, and reassuring me that she's not going to light up while I'm in here. She retrieves a cigarette and sticks it between her lips.
そこの望遠鏡。それだ。私にしてみればただの筒。でも値札には30万と書いてある。理解できないね。だけどもっと理解できないのは、たまにそういう品物がポーンと売れるってことさ。だから客は少なくともなんとかやっていってる。
Is everything in the shop an antique?
いいよ。ただの民芸品も多いよ。それこそ100円でお釣りが来るものだってある。それで今日の用事は？
Like to buy that.
あれか。
I point out the object is spotted from outside. The clerk reacts with a
あれは値
frown.
段がまだついてないんだよ。後で決めるって言ってそのままにされてる。
See, it's too bad because I'll try somewhere
いやい
else.
やでもちょっと待って。いいよ。あげるよあんたに。
Gotta let you do that. At least name a
あん
price.
たね、そんな無責任なこと言うもんじゃないよ。もし100万円って言ったらどうすんの？
I'd be alright with that.
え、マジで？いや、マジなわけないか。びっくりした。まあいいや。持ってけ泥棒。
Taking the item in question out of the show window, the clerk proceeds to wrap it up in
これは
newspaper.
ね、じいさんが言うには願いが叶う魔法の道具なんだってさ。奇跡を呼ぶってやつ。
Bitch, what the fuck does this game look like? A goddamn isekai? Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Kinda wish this hasn't granted so far.
そりゃまだ効果はないけど考えてる途中なんだよきっと。読んでる最中なの、奇跡を。
It's alright for me to take it. Wouldn't want to interrupt the
あ、いい
process.
よいいよ、持ってきな。どうせ女の子にあげるんでしょ。ずっとあそこにいるより誰かにもらわれた方がこの子も幸せだ。
The clerk taps something of a massive treasure chest or a cash register and a loud ding echoes into this quiet
前通
store.
り、またね。
Appreciate it.
多分こんな動き。
She actually tried, bless her.
When I leave the mysterious little shop and return to Michiru, I find her earnestly attempting the exercise I instruct her to perform. Try that one more time, will you? I'll observe.
多分こうして腕を前やら横に回してお辞儀みたいにペコッとして最後はガニ股で屈伸的な。
That's almost exactly it. Your animal instincts are sharp as ever.
本当におーし、やったー、嬉しい。
As a reward for your efforts, I've bought you a present.
何ワブ？
It's not chikuwabu of any kind.
開けていい？っていうか開けるね。っていうか開けてるね。
He unfolds the newspaper, ramping to reveal the snow globe.
やだー、なにこれ。かわいい。冬っぽい。すごく冬っぽい。
Sealed glass spheres full of water, and there's no man figure inside, and the bottom's colored white. These toys aren't uncommon in Japan, although they're usually called snow domes here. Judging from the way Michiru's eyes are shining with excitement, this might be the first time she's owned one.
すごーい。ほら見て。こうすると雪が降ってるみたい。
Yes, that's what a snow globe is fucking designed to do. He gives Snow Globe a few shakes, then holds it steady in her palm. Small white chips swirl inside through the water like flakes of snow in a blizzard.
いやー、素敵。本当に素敵。私にくれるの？
That's right, it's a present.
すごく嬉しい。これ宝物にするね。でもごめんね。お高いんでしょ？
After thinking it over for a moment, I decided to provide a concise explanation of the circumstances. It was expensive. In fact, got it for free. Picked it up a dump, basically.
Bit too
何
honest.
それ。急に嬉しくないんですけど。何これ、ゴミなのか？
Nah, I got it from somebody's attic storeroom, I guess you could say.
なんだよ、物置って。北野くんかよ。友達の北野くん家から持ってきたのかよ。
The fuck is Kitano? Takeshi? This is Kitana supposed to
知
be?
らないよ。例えばじゃん。例えばの北野くんじゃん。結局何？これもらっていいの？それとも持ち主に返さなきゃいけないの？
Well, they told me take it, you thief.
泥棒じゃん。なんで犯罪に手を染めちゃったの？愛ゆえになの？でもそこの一線は越えてほしくなかったよ。でも嬉しいけど一緒に罪を償っていきますけど、北野くんにも謝罪しますけど。
Rest assured, I'm fairly confident no crimes were committed. Understood?
分かったけど。
Besides the crime of stealing that lady's heart.
It's very sweet of you to say, but
There was no
I think
indication that the man seduced the shopkeeper.
I think you're referring to Michiru, but okay.
Why is there Penguins video? Voice critical, okay. Just Guido ruins marriage over Genshin Impact. I mean, I'm entirely not surprised that someone got so obsessed with Genshin that they ruined their marriage over it. Is it fucking sad though? Entirely. Yes. The man is, or woman, who knows, maybe that it was a woman that decided that she needed to suck Diluc's toes or something. Is a Oh no, that was my PC just deciding to kill itself for a second. And opening up a fucking Windows Explorer video before immediately closing it again. And also the music has stopped. Now it's back. What the fuck was that? Although Michiru remained somewhat suspicious of provided a more thorough explanation as we head home, eventually convincing her of my innocence. After that, she spends most of our walk back to Miyama holding her snow globe overhead. Never seemed to grow tired of staring at it. The toy shines like a jewel in the afternoon sunlight. As Michiru gazes at it, there's a special pure happiness on her face. Seeing her like this, I can't repress a smile on my own. I do believe it is a decoration for your house, commonly known as a snow globe. That is not at all uncommon. I mean, that's also right, but like, that's not what she was talking about. Yes? Oh, also, I just noticed that my fucking webcam's frozen. That's fun. Hold on, let me like stop the share screen and restart it. Yeah. Yeah. Like straight up, like the fucking webcam is so broken it isn't even like registering that it is on. Like the light on my fucking thing is just straight up saying it's not even turned on. Hold on, maybe if I turn on the webcam here and then immediately turn it back off again. Okay, I don't know what happened, but something sure did happen, and I had to task manager close OBS. But thankfully, while the file is corrupted, for some reason, putting it in my editing program just semi-fixes it. At the very least, you don't have to. We don't have to fucking redo anything. I just had to cut out like some 10 minutes of silence as I first try to figure out how to fix it, while the recording just refused to fucking stop, but also refused to record, and just genuinely was doing weird shit. But anyways, let's just get back to it. I'm not gonna keep going for too long anyways.
よし、そうだね。今の私が悪かったね。これってね、私のことじゃなくて、っていうか、普通自分のことはこれって言わないんだけどね。まあ、それはいいとしてね。
This implies that she's perfectly that she perfectly accepts being described as a dim-witted soul of dubious morals. I don't care.
これですよ、これ。ほら、この手に持っているもの。
低能のお前が手に持っているもの？
低能かどうかはまだ議論の余地があるから断言しなくてもいいのよ。まあその私が手に持っている、
私が手に持っている、私は小峰幸だからほうきでしょうか。
違うよね。私が私って言ったら私のことだよね。
私
低能が、
お前が、
この低能がね、手に持ってる、ちくしょう、これ何に見えるでしょうか。
知らん。知らん。
そう。
ところでみちる様、その手に持っているスノードーム素敵ですね。
わあ、ありがとね。素直な気持ちになれないけど。
Calm yourself, Michiru. I'm waiting to let the market have told you to act like this.
さすが風見さん、実はそうなのです。チルチルってば今日はデートなのよさ。浮かれて帰ってくるだろうからいじめてけつかんぜと言っていたので、つい乗ってしまいました。これも若干の嫉妬心があったからなのです。お恥ずかしいです。
I'll be entirely honest, I know you said snacks, but because Sachi was talking at the same time, it sounded like you said sex for a second. And suddenly I was very worried for your mental health.
If we've not played a route, doesn't that mean we're doing that anyway?
I mean, that still implies
Which
that
is good,
that
honestly.
would now be a voice line of you saying that you are going to deny that child's sex as a punishment on the internet.
Yeah. We're just gonna constantly cock block her, just no coitus for you.
Wait a few years. Ideally with not somebody you as your father.
Especially that.
Yes. I mean, I don't care if you decide to go for a daddy, but not your father.
Yes, but just this cordon of idiots running around going, no, action for you.
知らん。ところで、そのスノードームは風見さんからのプレゼントですか？
そうなの。ユージってばゴミ捨て場からこのスノードームを。
まあ、
To be honest.
お二人ともギリギリな生活をしてらっしゃるんですね。少しなら出せますよ。余ったお赤飯食べますか？
May I ask why you made red rice in the first place?
Yeah, what's with that?
いや、そうじゃなくて、ゴミ捨て場あってもゴミ捨て場じゃないんだけどね。
そうですよね。それを認めてしまっては人間としての尊厳が。
そういうことじゃなくて、うまく説明できないな。まあいいか。
知らん。ところでみちる様は風見さんに何かプレゼントを差し上げたんですか？
いえ。
Well, technically the gloves.
まさかもらいっぱなしですか？
The gift she gave was the head she gave in the photo booth. There was a time when, like, after I first heard the term "give head," what I was confused. I'm like, is giving head sucking dick or making someone suck your dick? Because, like, you also call the tip of the dick head, so you could be giving that head. So which is it? And thankfully Morgan did teach me the difference, because I once used it the incorrect way and he was very confused for a second.
ど。そうです
Hold on,
ね。
I forgot to read that.
そういうのって素敵だと思い
I
ます。
gave her a present because I wanted to. I wasn't expecting to get anything in return.
おや、みちるの様子が。
You know what? Let's have some fun with ChatGPT again.
What's the evolved form
If
of Michiru?
Michiru from the fruit of Grisaia was a Digimon, which Digimon would she digivolve into? Michiru Matsushima from the Fruit of Grisaia, where Digimon would probably digivolve into Marine Angemon or Sakuyamon Miku mode. Why Marine Angemon? Michiru is a very tsundere cat-like personality, but deep down she's sweet and caring. Marine Angemon is small, cute, and seems harmless, but it's deceptively powerful, kind of like how Michiru acts silly, but has a complex emotional side. The heart-shaped aesthetic and pinkish color scheme match her blonde and pink streaks vibe. Why Sakuyamon Miko mode? If you consider a more serious side of her, especially her struggles with identity and emotions, Sakuyamon's priestess-like grace fits. The mix of elegance and power would reflect her deeper, more hidden qualities. Sakuyamon's energy-based attacks could parallel Michiru's unpredictable outbursts. Guess I should actually, I should actually, like, post the fucking pictures so you know what the fuck they're talking about. First off, this here is Marine Angemon. And
right.
you know what Sakuyamon looks like because I showed off Sakuyamon earlier. You know what? Let's do it for all the Grisaia cast. What about Yuji? For Yuji Kazumi from the Fruit of Grisaia, his evolution path would likely lead to Belzemon or Jezemon. Why Belzemon? Yuji is a lone wolf, much like Belzemon, who often operates solo. Both have a badass but secretly caring personality. Belzemon starts off as a ruthless anti-hero, but later shows a deep sense of loyalty and redemption. Belzemon's firearms and biker aesthetic fit Yuji's military background and proficiency with weapons. Also, Yuji has that I'll do what I must even if it makes me the villain energy, which is very Belzemon. Let me immediately send Belzemon. Let's use this render. This render looks better. This here is Belzemon. And then, why Jezemon? Jezemon is a protector at heart, watching over others from the shadow, just like how Yuji watches over the girls in Miyama Academy. It's a royal knight, representing justice and discipline, aligning with Yuji's strong moral code despite his dark past. Jezemon's blade techniques could be a nod to Yuji's combat skills and strategic mindset. If I had to pick one, Belzemon Blast Mode would be the best fit for Yuji. Okay, I didn't even know Belzemon had a Blast Mode. Whatever the fuck that means. There's literally... Actually, I accidentally sent Belzemon Blast Mode instead of regular Belzemon. Never mind. Oh, fuck. The wine went down the wrong pipe. That's Jezemon.
Oh, very clever. Okay.
Alright, what about Amane? For Amane Soul, her Digivolution path would likely lead to Angelwomon or Mastermon. Of course she would turn into the stripper. Also, why would you say Angelwoman or Mastermon when Bastamon is the fusion of Angelwomon and another Digimon. Amane has nurturing, almost angelic, has a nurturing, almost angelic presence, always looking out for others, especially Yuji. Like Angelwomon, she's graceful, but can be surprisingly strong and resilient when needed. Her kindness and emotional warmth matches Angelwomon's role as a protector and healer. The old divine beauty, but with hidden strength, theme fits Amane perfectly. What about the horny thing? I'll just straight up tell that, like, I feel like this overlooks the whole Amane as a slut joke. I will read out the Mastermon though. Mastermon is a fusion of light and darkness, representing someone who has trauma and found a way to move forward, just like Amane surviving the tragedy of her past. Her internal conflict and lingering guilt over the bus incident reflect the dual nature of Mastermon, a mix of Angelwomon and Lady Devimon. Mastermon acts as a bridge between different worlds, much like how Amane helps Yuji connect with Miyama Academy's by the past. I will now tell it that the slut joke kinda isn't really fucking factored in. Now it's saying fucking Lilithmon. Fucking Lilithmon. God, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what the fuck Lilithmon is. But apparently Lilithmon is this.
Holy moly.
God, that wine really went down the wrong pipe.
Sounds it.
And then also Rosemon, which was a thing in Digimon Data Squad. And entirely, I will admit, that Rosemon rewired some part of my brain during my childhood. Mastermon again. Oh, Machina. Okay, this ad does give 3 options for Machina. One for the meme, one for the badass side, and one for the tragic side. The one for the meme is Etemon. Which I find hilarious that they decide to go for Etemon. Because Etemon is in its entirety is an Elvis Presley joke. Let's be real, Machina has big Etemon energy. She's loud, goofy, and doesn't take things and doesn't take things seriously on the surface. Now she can actually throw down when needed. Etemon acts like a clown, but deceptively strong. I like how Machina hides her pain behind jokes and silliness. Also, both love to annoy the hell out of people. Rip Yuji. Second one is Bellstarmon, which is essentially, I would best describe as the Belzamon I sent before, but a hot chick now. Which is me being entirely serious. Fucking look at this playmat for the Digimon DCG.
I didn't even realize there was a DCG.
There is. You take Machina's growth, they're gonna count Bellstarmon as a perfect match. He's a gunslinging, leather-clad outlaw, doesn't take orders from anyone. Bears the stars of rebellious nature, fits Machina's wild streak and her desire to break free from her past. Also, plus dual-wielding pistols, peak Mockin energy. I mean, she's a sniper. But she would entirely dual wield pussy because she thinks it's cool. Then, Jeru, Vice. Irumon, if you invoke the Marcus trauma past your vices fits as a Digimon that once was innocent but became twisted by pain and betrayal. Like Machina, Irumon Vice started off cheerful and loving but was forced into a darker role by circumstances beyond his control. This would be the Magen before Yuji saved her Digivolution. Yumiko next. Let's save Sachi for last. For Yumiko Sakaki, her Digivolution path would definitely lean into her Tsundere Queen energy. Elegant, sharp, but also deeply emotional once she lets her guard down. My top picks are Lady Devimon, Crusadermon, or Lord Knightmon, or Lilithmon. Also, it says as a bonus Sakuyamon for ultimate character growth, but let's ignore that since we already had Sakuyamon. I showed Lady Devimon before. Yumiko is cold, sharp-tongued, and approachable at first, just like Lady Devimon, who has that don't get close to me aura. Both have a gothic, elegant aesthetic, not really, with a dangerous, almost villainous vibe that hides their true feelings, also not really. Lady Devimon also has claws, which is perfect considering Yumiko literally pulls knives on people. That is very on point. Crusadermon. Yeah. You know, actually, I'll stop this bit. I want to be over with this. Let's get to the next scene. Sachi, my friend, would you mind not implying that my girlfriend is a monster of some sort?
すみません、つい。
私ちょっと先に部屋に戻ってるね。それじゃあね。ユージ、今日は本当に楽しかった。ありがとう。大好き。
もしかして私、失言をしてしまった気がします。そうでしょうか。
知らん。
Thought you'd be there somehow.
マキち
ゃん。Hey, punk. You've been putting ideas into Sachi's head again.
まあまあ、それはええじゃないか。そんなことよりも、どうだったの？俺、あれ。
About what?
黒髪のことなのよさ。金髪といえばチルチルという従来の常識をぶち破って登場。で、どうだったか感想を聞きたいのよさ。
I'm starting to think the lack of oxygen and the alcohol combined together to make me slightly delirious right now. I'd smash Lady Devimon. What time to leave?
That would be Bud. He said he'd be back, but I've already...
I have the urge to fucking smash this bottle over my head.
Please don't.
Whoops. Apologies. I do not feel good. I do not feel good.
Right. Yeah. Immediately after this scene, I propose we stop there.
Yes, that's the plan right now.
If we survive that long.
I think it's a good look for her. I have to admit it did feel a little strange though.
金髪が急に黒髪ですからね。私だって驚きました。それもマキちゃんの入れ知恵だとか。
そうなのよ。冬といえば黒髪だべ。でもお兄ちゃんはいまいちピンときてないようなのよさ。
Black hair Michiru is better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the blonde hair was a part of her identity, but then again, she doesn't have to pretend to be someone she isn't anymore. There's no reason not to change if she wants to.
そうか。お兄ちゃんはやっぱりカリフォルニアのバカみたいな青空の下、ホットパンツ履いてローラースケートでイヤッフー
Nah, those tend to fall over sand.
Or get involved in a David Guetta music video.
I don't get the reference for that one. My reference was to another fucking Jontron video, now with the California Games one. Where sand on the boardwalk for some reason is a fucking obstacle that you have to dodge, or your fucking rollerblades run ends because your character falls over the sand.
ぶっといアメリカンドッグにオーフーみたいなブロンドが好きなのね。チルチルに伝えてくるのよさ。
Country dirt girls do make do.
Oh dear. Not this again.
Hold it! I didn't say anything like that! Honestly.
止めてきましょうか。
It's not a big deal. I don't think it's really necessary.
そうですね。
Anyway, I'm tired after the day. I think I'll head back to my room as well.
はい。それでは。ようやく解放された。
Alright, looks like you're in some discomfort. To be more specific, you got the impression of someone who urgently needs to urinate.
そういうのは分かったとしても口に出さないでくれる？
Then why did you leave the dorm instead of going to the toilet? The toilet was right in your dorm! Why did you leave the building? Did you want to fucking whiz into nature's embrace that badly? Do we have fun already? Did you buy a woman's pee funnel? Look at what they need to mimic a fraction of our power! Ah! I really am getting the lyrics, I think. Incidentally, what's the deal with that vase over there?
うるさいよね。買わされたのよ。
By whom?
誰って誰でもいいでしょ。かすみくんのバカ。
Scott gives himself problems of her own. I don't really understand them. Freedom! Fucking freedom! Fucking freedom!